Happening today, a 9-year-old boy who was accidentally shot and killed in his South Bend home last week is laid to rest. 16 News Now reporter Ibrahim Samra was at today's service and has more on how family and friends are remembering 9-year-old Tre'von Barnett. Ibrahim.
Terry, Lauren, today's service was extremely emotional, tears coming from every corner of the room. And despite this heartbreaking loss, family and friends say that they're backing the Barnett family in making sure what happened to Tre'von doesn't happen again. It's a service that began with tears.
Do me a favor, look at somebody and say, I love you. Would you just tell them I love you? Would you can we send some I love yous around the room today?
As family and friends of 9-year-old Tre'von Barnett prepare to say goodbye one last time.
Our community suffered a tremendous loss by a gun going off accidentally and taking the life of a child.
A life that touched so many others, including his grandmother.
You guys are calling him Trayvon, but that's my snoops. He was dynamic, really energetic, just full of life.
And full of love for his neighbors, ones he considered family.
He was a really great boy. He used to come and he'd run over to our house and he'd give me big hugs and say, you know what, you're gonna be my big sister now.
But Tre'von's love wasn't only limited to just family and friends, it was felt by his teachers too.
Tre'von was one of our beloved scholars who is near and dear to our hearts. A scholar who was articulate and loved being engaged and around his friends.
Especially one of his best buddies who had this to say about losing his best friend Tre'von.
He was my best buddy. I miss him. I had fun with him. We always played Roblox. He asked me if I wanted to go play something with him or do something, and I said, yeah, sure.
And while the life of a young Tre'von has come to an end, a new life for his family begins. One that neighbors say Tre'von's family won't have to walk through alone.
Anytime, you don't even have to call. Just come over. My door's always open. My home is yours.
We're all gonna miss him, but he's always gonna be in our heart. True, his body may be in that case, but his soul is always gonna be in our minds and in our hearts.
Now, as a request from the Barnett family, gun locks were passed out before today's service in order to make sure that what happened to Tre'von does not happen to someone else's child. Live here in South Bend, Ibrahim Samra, 16 News Now.
Okay, Ibrahim, thank you so much.